Have you ever looked up at the night sky and just wondered, what's really out there? Beyond the moon and the few bright specks of planets we can see, it's a question humanity has asked for thousands of years. And today, we're going to take a mind-bending journey to explore exactly what fills that vast dark expanse we call space. So let's start with the basics. Space isn't just empty. It's filled with energy, dust, gas, and some of the most spectacular objects you can imagine. We live on a planet Earth, which is a rocky ball orbiting a star. And our star, the Sun, is just one of billions in our galaxy. Think of our solar system as our cosmic neighborhood. We have the Sun at the center, a huge, fiery ball of gas that provides all our light and heat. Then we have the planets. The inner, rocky ones are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. After that, there's a huge gap filled with chunks of rock and metal called the asteroid belt. It's like a cosmic junkyard between the inner and outer planets. Beyond the asteroid belt, we find the gas giants, Jupiter and Saturn, massive worlds made mostly of hydrogen and helium with incredible rings and dozens of moons. And further out are the ice giants Uranus and Neptune, cold, mysterious worlds with their own unique features. Pluto, once considered the ninth planet, is now known as a dwarf planet, a smaller world that resides in a distant icy region called the Kuiper Belt. And the Kuiper Belt is fascinating. It's a donut-shaped ring of icy bodies, home to comets, dwarf planets, and remnants from the formation of our solar system. Think of it as the solar system's attic, filled with old, forgotten treasures, comets, those dirty snowballs that grace our skies with long, beautiful tails, often come from this region or the even more distant Oort cloud. But our solar system is just one tiny corner of the Milky Way galaxy. A galaxy is a massive collection of stars, gas, dust, and dark matter, all held together by gravity. Our Milky Way is a spiral galaxy, and if you could see it from above, it would look like a magnificent spinning pinwheel. It's estimated to have between 100 and 400 billion stars. Let that sink in. For every person on Earth, there are dozens of stars in our galaxy alone. When you look up at a clear, dark night sky, that faint milky band of light you see is the dense center of our own galaxy. We're looking into the pinwheel from the side. Within our galaxy, stars aren't just scattered randomly. They often group together in clusters. Some are young, hot, blue stars, while others are old, cool, red stars. Stars are born in giant clouds of gas and dust called nebulae. These are some of the most beautiful objects in the universe. Gravity pulls clumps of gas and dust together, heating them up until they ignite and a new star is born. The Hubble Space Telescope has given us breathtaking images of these stellar nurseries, like the Pillars of Creation in the Eagle Nebula. They look like ethereal, cosmic paintings. But what happens when stars die? It depends on their size. A star like our Sun will eventually swell up into a red giant, puff off its outer layers to create a beautiful planetary nebula, and leave behind a small, dense core called a white dwarf. It's a relatively peaceful end. Massive stars, however, go out with a bang. When they run out of fuel, they collapse and then explode in a cataclysmic event called a supernova. For a short time, a single supernova can outshine an entire galaxy. This explosion is incredibly important as it scatters heavy elements like iron, gold, and silver across the cosmos. The iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, it was all forged in the heart of a dying star billions of years ago. We are literally made of stardust. What's left after a supernova? Two possibilities. One is a neutron star, an object so incredibly dense that a single teaspoon of it would weigh billions of tons. The other possibility is even more mind-bending, a black hole. A black hole is a region of space-time where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape. They are the ultimate cosmic vacuum cleaners. They form from the collapsed cores of the most massive stars. And get this, at the center of most large galaxies, including our own Milky Way, there's a supermassive black hole. Ours is called Sagittarius A star, and it has a mass of about 4 million times that of our Sun. But don't worry, we're at a safe distance. So we have planets, stars, galaxies, nebulae, black holes. What else? Well, galaxies themselves are not alone. They are grouped together by gravity into clusters and even superclusters. Our Milky Way is part of the local group, which includes our neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy. And the local group is part of the Virgo supercluster, a massive structure containing over 100 galaxy groups and clusters. It's like a cosmic city with galaxies as individual houses. But here's the biggest mystery of all. Everything we've talked about, the stars, planets, and galaxies we can see makes up only about 5% of the entire universe. About 27% is something called dark matter. We can't see it, we can't touch it, but we know it's there, because we can see its gravitational effects on the things we can see. It's the invisible scaffolding that holds galaxies and galaxy clusters together. The remaining 68% is even weirder. It's called dark energy. It's a mysterious force that seems to be pushing the universe apart, causing it to expand at an ever-accelerating rate. We have no idea what it is, but it's the dominant force in the cosmos. So, when you ask, what is in space? The answer is everything and almost nothing. It's a vast vacuum punctuated by incredible objects and governed by mysterious forces. We have planets made of rock and ice, stars made of fire, beautiful clouds where new stars are born, and the terrifying, fascinating remnants of dead stars. All of this is organized into galaxies, which are themselves part of an even grander cosmic web. And floating through it all is the invisible dark matter holding it together and the mysterious dark energy pushing it all apart. We've learned so much, yet we've only just begun to scratch the surface. Every new discovery opens up a dozen new questions. The universe is more vast, more complex, and more wondrous than we could have ever imagined. So, next time you look up at the night sky, remember what you're really seeing: a sea of distant suns, the ghosts of dead stars, and the nurseries of new ones, all wrapped in a great cosmic mystery that we are a tiny but significant part of. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the cosmos. If you found this as fascinating as I do, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more adventures into the unknown. See you next time.